Hello everyone, this is NoManX Epic 9 here. As you can see, I have the two Summer Edition Baja Blasts. I have the Golden Baja, which is pineapple, and I also have the Mango Gem. Now, you're wondering, why are they both transparently clear? It's because when you normally make or get a Baja Blast, usually from Taco Bell's or something, it usually comes in a much more clear color form than your, thick powdery style, or you want to know, thicker form. So, without ado, I'm going to try out the gold. I know I had a picture showing you in my car, but this is one of the many areas I may end up filming and recording as time progresses. Tastes very pineapple-y. Not too bad. If you're a pineapple fan, you'll like this, especially if you're a Baja fan. And now, the last one. What I just did right there was a little trick I learned. It's also the same concept if you take water. What you do is you suck all the flavor you have left in your taste buds out until it actually becomes kind of bland. It's a trick I learned a long time ago for testing multiple different flavors out. And this is the Mango Gem. Oh yes, to let you know, you smell the smell of mango just like you would smell pineapple, just also in this flavor. Here we go. It's a soft flow taste. To let you know, do either one of these taste like a Mountain Dew? Answer is no. Because Baja Blast is a much more softer version of Mountain Dew. Without ado, my review. Are they better than your standard Baja Blast? Kind of. I wouldn't say they would change the world, but they're pretty good. Now, if you're a mango fan and you're obsessed with mango, this will be your thing. If you love the Maui Burst, you probably stick more with this. I'm kind of a little of a fan of the Maui Burst, but not as strong as you would think. My favorite right now would be Purple Thunder. You probably will see that view later on, or it might have been before this one. Now, anyone wants to ask, what's the drum roll, please? Are these better than the original Mountain Dew? Cold, not bad. Warm, I had them before when they were warm. They're alright. Hot. The Mountain Dew still beats almost all the flavors except Purple Thunder. I did have it warm and cold and mild, and it held, especially due to the flavor of the plum. The Maui Burst is okay. It held pretty good. Now I call it the Food Line Edition Mountain Dew, which has kind of a soft palate flavor to it, and I believe it has kiwi in it. It's not too bad. Now the Spark, on the other hand, it's much more of a potent punch because it relies more on the lemon flavor. Now if you're not sure, the Spark used to be part of Speedway during this promotion because it goes like this at one point. Speedway had the Spark, Food Line had the Roaring Lion, which is pretty good in my opinion out of all three flavors. And then of course the Walmart edition, Frostbite. Now, if you're not sure about the Frostbite is a pretty good flavor too on its own. It held pretty strong for the longest, and I always wondered why Frostbite never sold outside of Walmart, and now I know. Is because there's technically an agreement going on between Walmart and PepsiCo, who owns Mountain Dew. And there's only one drink out of the entire... Well, actually, now I officially have to say there's a fleet of them actually out there that I have not officially tasted. Let you know, the ones I've tasted so far was LimeWire. I tasted that. It's not too bad. It kind of does taste kind of like a Sunkist. Is it better than a Dew? Yes and no. And then I had, Dew USA and Liberty Dew. Now, Dew USA and Liberty Dew are not bad. I had the Voltage flavors, the Code Red. Then also the standard Voltage, which is white. And then also the blue one. My honest opinion about the Voltage, or Code Red and Voltage is not bad. It's a pretty good flavor. It's smooth. It's not that strong. Does it beat the original Mountain Dew? I say kind of. In all three different aspects, cold, warm, and hot. I know it sounds weird to have someone tell you about the cold, warm, and hot, but nevertheless, hey, that's the kind of person I am. I try all the different flavors out. I test them in their different temperatures. And then what I do usually do is give you the review taste like if you buy it from out of a vending machine. To let you know these sodas are usually originally cold or pretty cool before I taste them. And then sometimes I may taste them a little earlier because I want to find out how it tastes when it's at its absolute coldest. So I can give you a much more clear review on how these drinks usually taste because I already either had tasted it earlier so I can give a better review and so forth. To anyone that's out there that's curious, I don't just only do Mountain Dew products. I usually do any other products that's out there in the world. You tell me about it, I'll try to see if I can obtain it. If I can obtain it, I will review it and test it out. Things I also will let you know as I continue to do these reviews and I get ready to start posting some of the old ones that are not all edited. I will eventually be working on doing edit work on this stuff and have these much more presentable. Even having stuff come down there to give you more information about stuff that I did not know what I was going to say, so I could do post-production and stuff like that. To let you know, I'm not only going to review foods, drinks, and stuff like that. I'm willing to review vehicles. I'm willing to review objects, machinery, electric. I'm planning one day to sit down and actually be a little bit geeky too one day. I'm a giant mech fan. So, to warn you now, you will see mechs on this site eventually. I will talk about mechs. I will explain about mechs. I will talk about their strengths and their weaknesses. As the same thing as I do with flavors of drinks. So forth. And also let you know, I will try to get a chance, like I said, to touch other objects besides just food and drinks. Because food and drinks, everyone can do. But if I can get in touch with right people who are out there on YouTube and wherever I put, including TikTok, I'm willing to talk with you, willing to work with you, and see if we can bring stuff that I usually thought was just an imagination into reality. Also let you know, I will also slowly start getting ready to start the process of streaming video games. I have learned a little bit more about Twitch and a few others. I know about them beforehand due to my background knowledge, which is computer programming and computer science. I usually really mess around with networking and the security aspect more so than the programming. You never done that before? God, it's annoying. But if you get the understanding of it, there are areas and expertise that you can actually use those talents to become a professional. I'm actually planning to mess with some of my expertise while making these videos soon. Thus, also, if you didn't know about me, probably if you first time tuning in, and you do not know me face to face, I also have a background knowledge in audio communications and sound production and post-production. So, that's why I warn you now. These are just preliminaries of me doing videos to see if I can get people to actually watch. This video I do tend to have come on YouTube first, out of all my previous videos. Now, of course, I'm going to have all my previous come out in glory to see what happens. And as time goes on, don't be surprised this video, along with any other videos, will start getting edited work done to it, so they actually have more of a gloss to them and much more coolness. At the same time, sometimes I may even get ready to also down the road possibly do as my fan base, keyword, fan base grows. I will actually maybe do some live video stuff where people can actually ask me questions. I knew some people who also even decided to challenge me on some other stuff. Due to the fact they challenged me, they know who they are. They're friends with me right now here, as well as friends outside, and probably come and watch me on YouTube or something like that. I will negotiate and talk about a deal and possibility of getting certain things. Someone I know wanted to challenge me to eat the most hottest wings on here. To warn you, if you don't know what those are, or the most hottest thing you can eat right now, is the Carolina Reaper. Have I tried the Carolina Reaper? Unfortunately, you guys are all out of luck. Long before YouTube and all these things really hit, I tried every hot pepper in existence, all the way to the habanero. Now, I'm going to give my honest answer before I get to those one day. Standard hot wings, I can eat with blue cheese or with ranch, doesn't matter. And those who have an issue with blue cheese, get over it. It's just a little bit more sour tart hit to you when you're eating with your wings. That's how I look at the wings. Then, you go to higher levels about hot wing, which usually tend to mix with jalapenos and a little bit hotter. I've had those wings before. They're not bad with blue cheese or ranch once again. Now, Once you cross into the habanero, which is also near, also let you know Nashville hot. Now, let you know, it depends on who makes Nashville hot, that how hot it's going to be. I've had the standard Nashville hot like from KFC, which is alright. It's not going to, oh my God, burn your mouth. I even had the one where it could literally burn your mouth. When I say literally, I'm not saying your mouth catch on fire. It just feels like it's on fire. And then, a long time ago, well, before COVID started, I got bored and I messed around online and went to Buffalo Wild Wings and got bored and said, let's see what's the hottest thing they have on here. Carolina Reaper. Now, to let you know, I've had ghost peppers, and ghost pepper wasn't that bad until I actually found someone who actually made it with real raw ghost peppers. Oh, yeah. It doesn't hit you at first. The first 2 or 3 teaspoons of it. By the 4th or 5th, you're going to feel it. It's going to be a slow fire that came out of nowhere. The only reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm also preparing myself, because sometime later this month, that person who challenged me is going to get a chance to see that video come up. We'll be eating an entire box of boneless Carolina Reapers. Either inside the restaurant, which probably won't let me record, which is okay, don't care. Never really like recording inside people's restaurants. So I'll probably bring it home, probably eat in front of this camera the same way I'm doing this video. Now I'll let you know the Carolina Reaper. Now people say it's extremely hot. I agree. How many of these things can I eat before it hits me? I say by the second one, it hits like a ton of bricks. Your mouth catches on fire. The next thing you know, just follow the rule process. Keep your hands clean. Either have a moisty nap or have the sink nearby and thoroughly wash your hands as you finish. My honest opinion of doing the Carolina Reapers, use a fork and a knife. Do not use your fingers. Underneath any of these heat contests, never, ever use your fingers. So when I get ready to go and order this, my friend, as you know who I'm talking to, and those friends who want to see me eat something extremely hot. By the way, I also have other hot sauce challenges I will do down the road of some of the world's most hottest skull burning temperatures. Because I'm a fan of trying everything. And I do mean everything. You're about to get hit with watching me try out from Philippine, Taiwanese, Iranian, Kuwaiti, and so forth hot sauce. And yes, to let you know, the Calvin levels do go through the roof. For those who do not believe me, I'll give you a fun fact. Taiwanese have a certain point where they call it American hot, Taiwanese hot. As you realize, my hands are like literally really far apart. The reason why is because American, I can eat it and I probably sweat, cry, have some tears. Taiwanese hot, you can eat about 2 fork spoons in. By the time you get to the next one, your hand is shaking. Your eyes are raining. I know I went far off from this, but since I've technically reached the level end point of the Mountain Dews until I can get a hold of the other Mountain Dews, I'm going to branch off and get ready to try to do the hot sauce challenge. I got a Christmas edition hot sauce bottle challenge, and I'm going to do it correctly this time. And I'm going to just do shot by shot, showing me eating tortilla chips throughout the day. 1 a day. Or 2 a day, depending on how it is. To let you know, I love Jamaican hot sauce. I love Indian hot sauce. It's brutal. I love Middle Eastern hot sauces because they hit like you've never been hit before. But if you want some casual and mundane, I'd say go for European hot sauces because they kind of have that little, and that's it. American hot sauces, they kind of also have that. But then there's those crazy jokers out there who have the hot sauce that makes you cry like a 5-year-old child. So forth, I went on to a long talk. To let you know, there's a reason why I always keep saying my name is FBeyond9 and No Man X. If memory serves me right, FBeyond9 is my PlayStation gamer tag name, and No Man X is my Xbox name title. So when I do start doing streaming in one of the systems, you now officially know my gamer tag names. Also, let you know, I kind of forgot my Nintendo account's name, but in the future I will mention that account as well as my Android and Apple account. Yes, I do experiment with multiple electronics and devices. That's one of the things I will also do down the road, is review electronics. Because I love messing with electronics. I will tell you the ins and outs, even a full system teardown of the system. If I'm permitted, the keyword permitted, because most devices have warranties on them. And I am the kind of person who values and does not want to avoid warranties. Unless I need to find out, someone can point me to the qualifications I need to get so I can void set warranties and still keep the device underneath warranty. That being said, I know this is one of my longest videos because I kind of went on to talk about everything that's going to happen in the future. I'm planning on working on an intro video. I did have one being built many years ago before I decided to finally start doing these YouTube videos. The cool thing was I was going to use all game consoles that I had ownership of at the time. I'm planning to do that once again with the game consoles and try to do the editing myself, and then sit down and do more editing work, and then I'm going to probably eventually post the intro video. It's going to be kind of cool because I'm going to use all the game system startup sequences, because I think it's kind of cool to have the game system startup sequences along with other electronic devices down the road. Anyone who has interest in wanting to create a theme song for me, by all means. Right now, I don't have an official theme song or any music right now. That's something I will also do in editing. And also at the same time, let you know sometimes I may even redo this where you won't actually see me. Or if you want to have me in the background, run my mouth, and you can see me physically, no problem. I don't mind. Right now, like I said, these are mostly just experimental testing. I'm testing on Facebook, and I'm about to get ready to probably put this next on YouTube. On that note, that being said, as I always say, on all the ends of my videos, Nomad X. Give me a second. Nomad X, Epyon 9.